Natalia Bonner, welcome back. All right, I'm super excited to share this fun little video tutorial with you. So I've been having a lot of fun lately working on creating all new lessons for my beginner's guide to free motion quilting class. You're going to love these new lessons. You can enroll in this class on my website, peaceandquilt.com, and we'll just have a great time stitching some fun designs. But I've been practicing here on this sample, and as I'm, creating the new design, and as I'm working through the class, my brain is just always going. Something's always crazy in my head. So I've actually been having a lot of fun thinking about new free motion designs. And today I'm going to be sharing a fun little geometric design. I think it's great for beginners. It's a great design that you could use as a background filler or also as an all over design. So let's hop over here to my machine. We're going to be stitching on my Gamble 22-inch machine, but this could be done on any machine, whether it's a sit down machine, a long arm machine. I am stitching in the stitch regulated mode, and I do have my stitch length set at 13 stitches per inch. I'm going to begin stitching this design on the left side. So I'm working here in a block. It's about a 10-inch square. I personally like to practice designs in controlled spaces just because it creates perimeters for me to work within. So to stitch out this design, really, you could make the scale as large or as small as you want. It's all up to you. You are in control of your machine quilting. I'm going to start out, and I'll stitch mine maybe about 1-inch lines. I like to start on the left side of the block just because I'm working across my quilt from left to right. It's just what's natural and comfortable for me. So I'll stitch that first line, traveling about 1 inch. Now at this point, you could really start going any direction. What I'm going to do is start creating boxes, and I am going to be crossing over my own lines, and I do want my lines to actually be inconsistent. I don't want everything the same length. So once I've stitched that first line, then I'll change directions and stitch a second line. And then I'll change directions again. And now this time I'm going to come down and cross my original stitch line. Now, what's important with this design is every time I stop and turn directions, I'll just make sure I take a stitch and then I'll change directions. And I'll just keep repeating this, trying to be as random as I can, but consistent with my density. And you can see my lines are not perfect, but once this design is complete, it's the overall result and it turns out awesome. I always think it's fun to share designs like this, especially when I teach free motion quilting classes, because you never know. You might love the more soft round designs, or you might love the more geometric. I hope you're all able to find a little bit of inspiration from that fun geometric design. I love quilting that design in the right place. Like I mentioned earlier, it's great. Shrink it down and use it as like a background filler, or enlarge it and quilt it across a whole entire quilt. On the right quilt, that can just be the most fun design to quilt out. Don't forget to check out my new class, Beginner's Guide to Free Motion Quilting. In this awesome class, I'm going to be teaching you over 50 free motion quilting motifs. So we start out really simple with the basics of free motion quilting, and by the end, you're going to be quilting feathers. It really is possible. Check it all out on our website, peaceandquilt.com. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll be back soon with even more.